Hey there, fellow YouTube enthusiast. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and a little bit controversial: the role of NAPLAN results in private school admissions. Now, I know what you're thinking, another NAPLAN discussion? But trust me, this one's a doozy. So, buckle up, because we're about to explore why some private schools are asking for your kids' NAPLAN scores and what it all means for the future of education. First things first, let's talk about the elephant in the room, NAPLAN. Now, I'm not here to debate the merits of the test itself, but I will say this: it's become a bit of a double-edged sword in the education system. On one hand, it provides a standardized measure of student performance, which can be useful for identifying areas of improvement. But, on the other hand, it's easy to see how it can be misused, especially when it comes to school admissions. Now, let's zoom in on the private schools. You see, in the highly competitive world of education, NAPLAN scores have become a sort of currency. For some schools, these scores are like gold, and they can make or break a student's chances of getting in. But, here's the thing: not all schools are using NAPLAN the way it was intended. And that's where the controversy comes in. In my opinion, the real issue here is the pressure it puts on students and parents. You see, when NAPLAN scores become a requirement for admission, it creates a whole new level of stress. Students feel the weight of expectations, and parents are left scrambling to find ways to boost their child's scores. It's like a never-ending cycle of test prep and competition. Now, let's talk about the schools themselves. While some are using NAPLAN as a diagnostic tool, others are treating it as a pass-fail exam. And that's where the real problem lies. Schools that use NAPLAN as a filter for admissions are essentially saying that the test is the be-all and end-all of a student's abilities. But, as we all know, one test doesn't tell the whole story. Here's the thing: NAPLAN is just one piece of the puzzle. It's a snapshot of a student's performance at a particular point in time. But, it doesn't account for the unique circumstances of each student or the diverse range of skills they possess. So, when schools rely solely on NAPLAN scores, they're doing a disservice to the students and the education system as a whole. Now, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. In my view, this whole situation raises a deeper question about the purpose of education. Should schools be focused on measuring student performance, or should they be fostering a holistic learning environment that prepares students for the real world? I believe that the latter is the way to go. So, what's the solution? Well, it's a complex issue, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. But, in my opinion, we need to re-evaluate the role of NAPLAN in education. It should be used as a tool to support teaching and learning, not as a filter for admissions. And, as parents and educators, we need to advocate for a more balanced approach that values the whole student, not just their test scores. In conclusion, the use of NAPLAN results in private school admissions is a complex and controversial issue. While it may provide some benefits, it also creates unnecessary pressure on students and parents. So, let's keep the conversation going and find ways to create a more holistic and supportive education system for all. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.